You're watching ISACA TV. I'm your host, Kevin Key, ISACA's IT Professional Practices Lead. On today's episode, I'm speaking with Guy Pearce, the Chief Digital Officer and Chief Data Officer for Convergence Tech. Guy has joined me today to discuss his article titled, Data Resilience is Data Risk Management. Guy, thanks for taking the time to chat with me today.
Thank you very much, Kevin, and thank you, ISACA. And yes, I'm really looking forward to this opportunity to share with you.
So let's get right into it. How do you define data resilience?
Thank you for the question, Kevin. I think the easiest way to think about it is, let's first understand what resilience means. And I like to use that, metaphor of a tennis ball, and the tennis ball's nice and round and fluffy. And when you put it under pressure and you squeeze it, it's all great. But the amazing thing about a tennis ball is it's amazingly resilient. When you release the pressure on that tennis ball, it goes back to its original shape. And that's basically what resilience means is under pressure, something goes wrong, something that's not intended to happen in an environment happens. To what extent and how quickly are you able to respond back to the position before whatever it was caused the incident? Now let's add data to the picture. So this is then your entire data environment, everything from your infrastructure to your platforms to the actual data itself, to how the data is used and how their interaction between data and your external stakeholders occurs. That whole environment is the scope of data resilience. And what we find maybe a little bit unfortunate in the industry, if I could put it that way, is that many vendors have picked up on one aspect of data resilience, a fraction really of the scope of data resilience, and that is the sort of high availability component of it. Those in IT will know high availability. Hey, I need this thing up with 99.9999% uptime. And certainly there's quite a diversity of products in the market that suit high availability from a data perspective, particularly in the cloud. However, there's so many more dimensions to data resilience, and especially from the point of view of a chief risk officer for an organization is, hey, yeah, it's not just about availability. There's all sorts of other risks. There's quality risk. There's robustness risk. There's reliability risk. There's performance risk. So many different things to consider. And perhaps we'll explore that a little bit more as we go through this conversation.